then your PA, your CC roads was the last. Kuja huko akachimba shimo. Last year December. So until now ukifika hiyo shimo wameweka ndoo. Hakuna kitu iliendelea since December.
For which one, bro?
Yes.
I want a project.
Yes. Alikuja akaandika hiyo.
I take that seriously because that is the role of the county government.
Nothing has ever been done.
So if
After it was finished, nothing has ever been done.
What is the name of the project?
Jefferson Water Project. Jefferson Water Project.
Ah, here is because we don't have enough resources. We do the first budget of maybe drilling, right?
Yes.
Then the second phase is doing the solar. Then now we distribute
Pipe
the water.
distribution. Yes.
So I want to believe this financial year we'll do the solar and we'll be able to distribute. But apologies if it has taken for long.
Yes,
I'll take it
because
personally.
you see, your road is very didn't finish, wakaekea ndoo mpaka saa hii hakuna kitu. That was one. Number two.
So let's get it right.
Yes.
The project is viable. It is waiting for solarization, and that's the phase 2 of our project, right? And we will finish it out.
Yes, we say 3. But right now, so far, I've spent 150 shillings. So far, the reason why I say I've spent 150 shillings is because nimepanda premier gari, nimekuja mpaka huko chini na mia, huko chini nimepanda boda nikakuja. I was saying, why can't we have a mechanism which is fair to us, the passengers, fair to you, and fair to the matatu ones? Sisi kama watu wa huko chini. If it is possible, tuweke stage yetu huko chini. Because just imagine a lady who is coming from Kabianga, anaenda huko chini, alafu maybe anataka kuja na chai, ama inaisha, ama recipe, akuja toe pesa yake ya. Yes? So just imagine ameenda huko chini, ameshika boda, amekuja mpaka hapa, akatoa 3000 yake safi, akashika tena boda, akaenda huko chini. So far, but at the end of the day, that person, that woman, that old woman, or that old man, I may spend a close of 400 shillings in transport again. I'm saying, why can't we have a...
Are you done?
Yes, yes.
Now, we all sat together. We didn't just do this just like that. There was a meeting with the base commander, Matatu people and all that, and we agreed on that direction. So if there are any other lapses, I promise you that we'll cure the lapses as we move. We have experimented on it, it's working, and thank you for the feedback. We'll also do the rest. Yeah, last question. Yeah.
Now to these 2 years, there is three years. These 3 years, please flip this script because it is in town, but trust me, the ground, of course, you see, there's shimos all over town, sewage system is okay, right? And you have 3 years, God given 3 years. Just flip the script, make the people love you. The way you come here, this is a big step.
Yes. Let me handle this one as you proceed. That is a very important question. I gave you the budget of account, right? To do a total sewer of Kericho town requires 400 million shillings, right? What? 400 million Kenya shillings. Because this sewer was done in the 60s by the colonizers, right? So my brother, if I remove 400 million shillings now, it means there will be no roads done anywhere in this other county. It means the staff will not be paid. However, I am having an APSP meeting in a short while. Where we're working with the municipality funding and resources, right? And when we get some money, I'm pursuing some around this and we hear that this is a resource for the youth, but the people who are here are identified place in town, they don't do that. So we also need to control that space, because I see one of the issues here, that we have a meeting also with our people to be able to talk to them on how we can move about it. If you beat and you come and tell me I did it, and I was looking at them, now we go back and say, okay, what happened? But I will tell you, because I'm not far, most of the companies that I use to pay that contract with the bank and the bank, is something I'm working on. I'm also working on digitalizing the procurement completely, so that at any space where you are in, you can click and say, here you pick a what, here you can pick a what, the parliament in the club, so I've already indicated that team, which is coming up with that digital way of longer working for the county, and that's what I'm doing. He has come back to Kampala and he wants to raise the team. Yeah. Whatever issues there,
So what about Rennie? Rennie juice.
Wacha niajie hii kitu na kidogo ya
Unajua kama na bosses ndio walichagua.
You know what? We know this literature, right? So let's cut the literature. Tell me, Remy has a problem because he's working in my office like this.
Yule mama mwenye alisukuma. Hapo nyamacho. Uliteka action.
Okay.
Mr. Governor, I'll ask that you keep that statement because I will ask you in a week. So I want you to keep the answer and then we deal structurally.
But he doesn't feel not attended. Let me just answer very quickly. Can I answer?
Kingine hapa district hospital.
Yes. But I'm just explaining that the problem will come national government are shared. You can't pay a coin, you can't procure anything. I told you and you Google today, Kericho County has no debt with our, do you know KEMSA? Yes. KEMSA is the one that supplies us. We have no debt. We have given the order for them, isn't it? But now because of the systems, we can get the medicine now. And you know the law does not allow us just to collect medicine everywhere. And that is why we're going to have this small problem for around 2 or 3 weeks. But towards the end of August, I assure you, Evans, that's your name, isn't it? That we're going to have those medicines. That's our. And you have procured what? 57 million. And we'll continue back to the routine. And then on the question of Rennie, you say some old lady was pushed, isn't it? Who was coming to say hi to the government. It was a very regrettable political overdo of it, because in many functions, the lady herself confirmed, because I've reached out to her, right, that already told her, please move a bit so that the governor can talk to you. Now, on matters of whether push or not push, that remains hypothetical. Because if she's sick in the hospital, we could say, kuna mtu aliumia, and this other person, isn't it? But somebody who was maybe in an elbow like this, isn't it? Is that really pushing? Now, you see, let me help you on this. Let me help you on this. The name excellency comes from the people who are elected, isn't it? There are protocols that come to that. That's so. There are protocols everywhere. Could you go to state house just like that today? Yeah? If the president is here, isn't it? Will you just act it the way you want? Let's proceed. You see, I want also to be very careful so that when you have these meetings, let's get serious things, you know. So the next time you ask me, you never say to my question. So let us ask something serious.
Having talked about tender process, that I think we are
corruption. I'm not finished on corruption. Can you cite for me elements of corruption?
Yeah, corruption in the tendering process. Now I have combined both of them because the allegations are the members of the county assembly who
I get you. So like I said before, we're going to put open, we'll do a forensic audit, and trust me, if such thing happens, the procurement people will do the job together with the CEOs who are responsible, will have to answer for this. It helps us to sharpen the county plan, isn't it? And for the youths, like I said before, it's a very complex thing, because if this guy is a youth, isn't it? You have a company, then you choose to sell your company to another person. When it comes to the procurement officers, it is under what? You? Under you. So these guys will not have a way of deciphering that this company was sold or not, isn't it? But I want to, all is not lost, we will be vigilant. At this meeting now, our cabinet and CEO's meeting, we are doing a reflection of performance of the previous year as we set base for this financial year. It is also an instruction that from this meeting, I'll further ask them to really try to confirm if their honors are really their honor or their pseudo honors. That's a legitimate question that we will take it up. We will take it up.
So, Governor, the constitution of Kenya is very good on public participation.
Yes.
The ideology of devolution is majorly push for public participation that funds or resources reach up to the common mwananchi in all grounds. Yeah. But I realize that as a country, we are so low and slow on public participation. And highlight two things. One is single business permits. Single business permits prices will increase
question was in the interest of time, that's very valid questions. You see, this is what happens with finance, we have the finance base, county finance base, the executive does you the solutions. When I took over as the governor, we had a Riverbank Solutions, who was a service provider. When I took over, Riverbank Solution, their contract had expired 2 years down the line and it hasn't been renewed. Procurement law does not allow you to renew a service which has expired more than 6 months. But it has expired for 2. Direct renewal from me means what? Have there been a breach of procurement law? In the process of trying to do all these things, right? We did some advertisements, there were questions around it and all that. Then when we were almost there, the national government group treasury wrote to the county government that now all counties should not procure a revenue system because treasury had worked in for a revenue system that will be used uniformly across the country. That was another setback. The deputy responded the other day when he was acting PM overnight, seemingly giving Kericho a green light to proceed with procuring of a solution. We have looked into the procurement system, and because advertisement and the process will take another 1 month, and then coming now to give trial, coming out to do all this will be 2-3 months.
Commendable, but also we should, so that the people on the ground actually trust you, we need to have a very transparent system. Like, let's just think about it. Because even about the finance bill, I don't think the problem was the increase in tax. The problem was, sawa, pesa yenye tunawapea kidogo, hamtumii vizuri. Sindio? Sasa kwa nini tuongeze? So I think the problem in the long run would be, if we can find a way that we can get a system that is very transparent. If we are talking about the tendering process, boda rider anaweza kwa cyber aingie aone kuna barabara yenye iko hapa yenye imeharibika, nani ndio alifanya hii tender, what was the period, or just a more transparent way.
That's what I was talking about. We are addressing procurement processes. We are addressing the projects. We'll actually be having a screen town now, which will be indicating all the projects done by the county government. And we'll also be asking, we are working with the village committees. If a road is being done, they don't want to monitor. They report, and you trust me. I want you to check around in the village, see the roads done by the equalizer, the traumatized. See the quality of those roads. In the previous government, the roads were decent. See the roads. Yeah. See the roads that have been done. See the quality of VCDs that we have built. And Buchengea, VCDs that were done by the previous government collapsed after 1 month, including toilets. But check what we are doing. And that is why in the report of budget of 2022-23, we were never flat anywhere.
Basically, governor, hiyo ni matope. Hapo matope. Let
me help you. There's what you call national government and county government. In fact, what I've been doing, when you see me doing this was not doing, is actually helping the national government. Towns are supposed to be maintained by Kura. They have money called RMLF that they refuse to hand over to towns from the year 2018. Now, the roads that were done, like this Tamag roads here, isn't it? This was done by the national government. Because all roads, these classes of roads, does not belong to the county government.
But that does not subject you to work basically, if you are assisting the national government doing those
roads, this was on Matope here. Yeah. This was next to the prison over there.
Yes.
Actually, there was a hit in the contractor which was working, right? Hit a lot of stuff there. So what we did was to help people to try to remove and all that, isn't it? But I know there are workings that we can do more. It's not bad. We will help back. But it's also fair to take time and meet William Ruto also and ask him that those who are being done are not okay. Then for me, ask me there's a road in Chibodi. There's one I'm doing in the next 2 weeks from Chiborus, Kabarus, going all the way to Chamati. You come and ask me, there's no Calvat, there's no problem, I'll be able to respond.
And it's good, Governor, you are directing us to the right persons or authorities that we reach out to. So if it's Kura, we'll occupy Kura. Promise you. Let me take you very swiftly to Penny project, and I will put all of them. Yeah. I'll put all of them. Under one umbrella. I know you had said that you said
gave us the clearance to put in a board, isn't it? We have intentionally, interviewed a very professional board, isn't it? I'm happy that one of the young men, one of the youth Gen Zs there, that we are putting as a member of that board to disclose his early, is a gentleman called Oscar, who is a graduate in civil engineering, a very brilliant young man. We have also people with expertise in water industry and bodies and donors that we are putting this to us. In 21 days from now, an AGM will take place. The law requires that once we have appointed them, an AGM is done to ratify them there. And once they ratify them, the board will be able now to sort out matters. What have I done as a governor? I have moved out of my way. I've injected money to that body easily. For example, I paid workers for the last 5 months, 5 million shillings. I'm also paying them the next 3 or 4 months using the county. Rather than we have human beings working, if we have a zone, if you go to Naivasha today, the flower farm in Naivasha is growing because of the workers in the plantation farm. So when I said we want to bring in the people here to get jobs, it wasn't just about jobs, but also about the growth of town. So when we began this war, we reached a point of time when we were almost there. We were almost agreeing on the model of working in it. The work that suggested we employ 60% human labor, 40% for the machine. We were almost there. Then the devil has a way of working. Me, I'm sitting in my office with Prince Islam and Railroad. Then I'm told machines are panning as well. So the good man in me, I ran there to see. Before I reached there, my vehicles was being stopped. Before I get to my office, a governor friend of mine who was in some very good offices called me, tell me, don't go sleep home. A script has been done for you that you are like Mukabe and you want to chase the investors, and before the end of this evening you're going to be arrested. I was somewhere being disguised and I had to take off for some 3 days, and my vehicles have been stolen. I'm being looked at, I found the machine, something that I didn't even know, isn't it? And when I reached there, of course, the authorities asked me to find the machines and all these things. And my friend has been received by 200 close Askaris at Nakuru. And I'm happy that by the border of Nakuru, some part from Kericho, I think they realized the governor of Kericho, they stormed the police in numbers and said, no, we want our governor. And I had my wakilis, of course, and now it kicked off the momentum. The conversation now changed that Kericho want to change the event. But this was political orchestrated wars that was to make the governor to look like he's a bad man and doesn't like investors. Well, the cartels had their day and they won. I came back, isn't it? We continued, trying to have, I put up a task force, which was led by Captain Chemkwan, Captain somebody, and he came up with and he came up with a raft way of how we can engage with the Martina National. Along the way, the NLC had ruled that, and it's important to get this very important point for the future. And
comes in this area, Jane, you might have pushed him. You might want to look here and say he was just moving his hand, but the video shows, it actually shows. So to the society, it's disrespectful. To the society, it's wrong. Also, something came up when we did the other Mandamano. It was a peaceful Mandamano. I've always been in the forefront in all Mandamanos and I've ensured that it's as peaceful as possible. But in the last Mandamano, there were goons. I'm not saying you sponsored the goons because there are jobs that we did, but I'm not saying we did.
I'll
Now,
see you
my-
for that.
Yeah, I'm not saying you did. What I'm saying is the head of the goons that we identify, I have pictures, he had a red t-shirt. On that day, kiongozi mkubwa sana alikuwa na address media. On that day siku ya goons, nilimwona na macho yangu. Shortly after, unaona hizi video zako za Dr. Mutai delivers nini? Ako kwa video kama 6. Naweza
Na hiyo t-shirt.
na hiyo
So you are seeing some reduction there.
huyo bosi yako ako kando yako na hiyo shati yake. Nitakutumia hizo video tumemap sura yake. How then is a goon? Yeah, that is a goon. How is a goon very associated to you that they can come close to you more than a mama that voted for you?
Here is a very simple example. My DVD here. Alikuwa na pro box hapa. Wakimwaga kumbi. Hapa tu.
I was success.
And
Yeah.
he's-
I was success. We would have a meeting and the others would have a meeting with them. Let me answer the question. let's say, what happened, right? But I think when I talk about the we should also make because we have been talking about what is our president.
That's your mind.
Really is a young man.
No, now we don't want young men who are.
No, Sarah.
Okay, sorry.
Really is a young man who just graduated from the university. From the University of Kericho. I looked into him. I say, this man doesn't have a student. What we come to when we give home, then we give him a job, basically. So, first of all, you should celebrate that the governor picked a youth. I just graduated to be here and give him a job. Now, he made some mistake, right? I have instructed going forward all the staff within the governor's office to be taken to the school of government so that they are trained well on public relations, how to handle people, and they also grow because we have a duty of mentoring. I mean, if I sack him today, right, I'll need now to go and bring an older man who have worked as a PA or some I'm not saying you, I'm not saying you sack them or anything, but the people around you should learn basic communication skills, basic conduct, and basic human decency. Because failure to which you cannot come and talk to us other than people around you. I agree. And that is why I'm saying for us to grow this year.
Basically what we're saying is perhaps you should have more youth. And when we say youth, we do not mean people who do not have the know-how or the agenda, because it's easier to sharpen a sharpened iron than to start sharpening the iron from scratch. So that is what we are saying. Because sharpening iron from scratch means that you brush shoulders with a lot of people who say, okay, there is a lot of friction in what I'm doing. Now I think for us we have come to an end. So until two people.
Let me say something on the youth and power.
Yeah.
And you guys are talking about it. When I took over, this is another of the great people. This guy has built a house out of Mutani. 6 months of Mutani, he has a very good house. And I think he has got a wife. So, much as we have challenges in the Council because it was the first ever program, isn't it? We are now working on a proper policy that will not have us have a contractor to pay, but will be able to pay directly from attached department. Because everything that you begin, as even when you get married, there is a way when you are dating your spouse is angelic, isn't it? But when you get home, you suddenly realize that because those are moments of reality. And you can trust me because I'm married now for 12 years. Okay. Then Rasa Kujua, okay, this sweetheart of mine, if you say, sweetie, come on, let's do dinner, it's fine, isn't it? So all these things, and you are working on these policies, and it shall be well, isn't it? Yeah. So you are somebody else. And out of there, permit me not to say more in this one.
Out of time, Governor, I want to guy.
So it can only be true, right? Yes.
But I don't know what is wrong with the county.
Good question.
Maybe all questions should be asked together and answered.
And they forgot because there's so much pressure sometimes. And I don't know this week, in time. Maybe, like the last time when you guys were doing a peaceful demonstration, I'm the co-chair of the television. Already a group of people who are being voted like I did, they are being 500, 1,000 to come and shout to the government. I can tell you, when you see those who are demonstrating there, a quarter of them were Chocolate. Who are big to school. Some of them were old. No, a quarter of those who took advantage, And then I can tell you, some of them were very old, older than me. I even saw very old women, close to 60 years, and they were demonstrating. So let me be careful. Yeah.
Another question is concerning those
boys.
Yes, Governor. Those boys are in the salary, and I don't know what land or what kama county liko na plan gani kuhusu wao vijana.
Can I then help you out? First of all, let's begin with CAP. The problem we have in this country